This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. First tonight, a man convicted of a 2020 murder went to court to fight that conviction, arguing an appeal before the Maine Supreme Judicial Court.
Our AJ Douglas has the story.
Rayshawn Moore was sentenced to 32 years in Maine State Prison for stabbing Demetrius Snow in the parking lot of Half Acre nightclub back in 2020. Now Moore's defense attorney, Rory McNamara, says they want the conviction thrown out, citing the lack of transparency with the evidence and the sentence.
There's a lot of discussion about grand jury transcripts and whether or not defendants in Maine generally, and Mr. Moore in particular, should be able to know what happened at the grand jury that indicted him before trial.
McNamara says private grand jury transcripts create barriers for the defendants that catch inconsistencies during testimony, leaving them in the dark during their own trial.
A constitutional trial system and a rule-based trial system that's based off of equal access and open access to evidence, especially evidence that's created by the state.
Members of the Maine Supreme Judicial Court questioned the prosecutor from the Maine Attorney General's office about Justice William Anderson's statements during Moore's sentencing. They say they are concerned that Justice Anderson's statements at Moore's sentencing arguably could have discouraged him from taking further legal action.
I've seen it personally where defendants have said, I'm going to plead guilty, or I'm going to accept responsibility even when I may not have done it or I feel otherwise, because I don't want to face the risks of going to trial.
The Maine Supreme Judicial Court is expected to review all arguments on both sides and reach a decision in the coming months. We did ask the Attorney General's office for comment. They declined our request. In Bangor, AJ Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
A man shot by Presque Isle police last night has died. Presque Isle police say 25-year-old Jacob Poitras of Presque Isle was shot after he led police on a chase through the city and rammed a cruiser several times. Two people who were together on Saturday night told police Poitras allegedly threatened them with an assault rifle after a road rage incident. After learning police were looking for him, Poitras called the Presque Isle Police Department but refused to cooperate or turn himself in and allegedly issued threats against law enforcement. Last night, Sergeant Tyler Cody spotted Poitras driving and attempted to stop him, but a chase ensued. That chase ended at Main and Davis Streets in Presque Isle when Poitras allegedly rammed Cody's cruiser and disabled it. Sergeant Cody shot Poitras, according to a release. He was taken to a local hospital where he later died. Cody has been placed on administrative leave while the Attorney General's office investigates the incident, which is standard protocol.
Overnight, crews responded to a fire at a hybrid vehicle car dealership along Route 1 in Stockton Springs. Stockton Springs Assistant Fire Chief Darren Moody says no one was injured. He says there was a large amount of lithium batteries in the garage, but the owner of the business says he believes the fire may have started where a power tool charging station was set up. It appears that no one was at the location when the fire occurred.
It's a metal building, very hard to fight the fire. There was only two access points, a small door and a garage door, and we had to cut holes in the side of the wall to get in.
Prospect, Searsport, and Frankfort fire departments assisted on scene.
The Penobscot County Sheriff's Office has arrested an Old Town man on domestic violence charges. The Penobscot County Sheriff's Office received a report of a family fight at 511 Riverside Drive in Eddington on Saturday. The Penobscot Regional Communications Center had received information that a female had been assaulted by her fiancé, who was identified as 47-year-old Thaddeus Wind. The Sheriff's Office says Wind is familiar with law enforcement and was previously involved in an 18-hour standoff in Old Town in June of 2021. They were able to arrest Wind when he walked into his driveway unaware of the presence of law enforcement and was immediately taken into custody. He was charged with domestic violence assault and placed on a probation hold. He's currently being held at the Penobscot County Jail.
The Occupational Safety and Health Administration is investigating the death of a worker in Rockland. Workers were demolishing an attached garage when the structure collapsed on a worker Saturday morning. Firefighters used inflatable rescue bags to lift the roof before pulling the man out with a rope. A life flight helicopter was summoned to transport the man to a hospital, but sadly he did not survive.
Experts Experts from Partnerships for Safe Medicines report Maine is one of 20 states impacted by a recent trend claiming the lives of young people, that trend involving the sale of counterfeit pills. According to the CDC, fake pills are being sold on the dark web and on multiple social media platforms. They say drug traffickers create social media pages openly advertising the sale of prescription medication. However, the pills are often made with powdered fentanyl. Access to fentanyl in most cases is easier and cheaper compared to real prescribed pills from a certified pharmacy. Partnerships for Safe Medicines urge parents to warn their kids about the dangers of purchasing drugs online.
There's a lot of mistakes you make when you're a teenager that can be fixed, but this is not one of them that can be fixed. And so I think a lot of people, and I talk to a lot of families who've lost kids from this scourge, and the first thing they say is, I had no idea. So the first thing you do is talk to your kids about it, and talk to them about the risk, and talk to them about how they can make safer choices.
Safdar says a fentanyl pill could cause death within 30 minutes after it's been taken, and encourages keeping Narcan on hand.
Well, switching gears now, the price of gas in Maine has officially surpassed $5, at least in some areas. According to a survey from Gas Buddy, prices in the state have risen almost 22 cents per gallon since last week, with monthly prices reaching increasing 65 cents. Many people are not pleased with the increase of prices at the pump, and they're not shy about talking about it.
This is ridiculous.
It's exceeded my expectations. I thought it would have dropped by now.
Crazy.
I hate it.
The average price of gas across the United States has also increased more than 56 cents since last week and $1.80 over this time last year. So certainly not good news there, especially if you're looking to be out and about, to go places and enjoy the summer. Really just unfortunate that we're not seeing any relief there.
Yeah, absolutely. As the weather gets better, more and more people are getting out, so people really looking for some relief at the pump. Hopefully that's to come soon, but thankfully we do have beautiful weather to talk about.
We do have beautiful weather, and with a little bit more on that, let's take a first look at our forecast.
All right, thank you. Your first weather is brought by Kings Mountain RC. Happy Monday with temperatures in the 70s out there today for most of us. A couple upper 60s out there as well. We'll do it again tomorrow, and then even warmer temperatures are on the way into the week. Looking at lots of clear skies out there today, but there is a little something to the west of us over here. That's going to increase the clouds tomorrow and bring us a good chance for some rain beginning late tomorrow night, most likely well after midnight, and then throughout the day on Wednesday. For tonight, though, we're talking about mostly clear skies to partly cloudy skies with low temperatures down near 50. Your full forecast is coming up.
Alrighty, Jeff, thanks so much. And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, real estate agencies from across the state join forces to supply parents with diapers.
And we'll introduce you to a local pair sharing their passion for pottery. Those stories and more when we come right back.
Why do thousands of customers take the drive to Newport for all their shoes? Because Comfort Shoes & More has the styles you want, and they also have trained podorthists on staff to help you with all your footwear and arch support issues. We provide free foot evaluations by people who care about fitting you with the most comfortable shoes you will ever own. We have shoes in stock up to 6C and size 17, from safety shoes and boots, running, walking, casual or dress. We have it all at Comfort Shoes & More, 19 Moosehead Trail in Newport, across from Irving.
Selling your home is a big job. You need a team to help pull it off. Real estate is no joke, and these cats ain't laughing.
I think we can get you more for your home.
We just posted your house online and we're already getting great response.
Buy or sell confidently with Mark and Nancy.
Actually, it's Nancy and Mark.
Right, Nancy and Mark Rowe. Experience, personality, results. I'm sold.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
We're a AAA family.
We found out about AAA insurance through a friend who had actually mentioned it a while ago.
We ran the numbers, and it totally worked.
We looked at the statement for our previous insurer, and then AAA insurance. Definitely, we've seen a huge difference.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full-picture quote to find out how much you could save.
By switching over to AAA insurance, we saved over $450. So with our savings, he bought more equipment.
More money means more practice equipment.
In his world.
Why didn't we do this earlier? Why did it take so long?
We're a AAA family now.
AAA insurance allows us to do so much more with our kids and spend more time with them.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 877-209-5384 for your free AAA full-picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
If you've been injured in an accident, tell them you mean business.
Welcome back. A lawsuit over the system that provides attorneys to those who can't afford them will proceed after a Superior Court justice rejected the state's motion to dismiss the case. The class action lawsuit by the American Civil Liberties Union of Maine contends there's a failure to train, supervise, and adequately fund a system to ensure the constitutional right to effective counsel. Now, Maine is the only state in the nation without a public defender's office for those who cannot afford to hire a lawyer. Instead, the state relies on private attorneys to take those cases, who are then reimbursed by the state. However, the number of lawyers willing to take court-appointed cases has declined in recent years. The commission is seeking more funding for supervision and to nearly double defense attorney fees.
Meanwhile, Maine real estate agencies are coming together to help families in need of diapers. According to diaperbank.org, 1 in 3 families is struggling to provide diapers for their young children. The Maine Association of Realtors is hosting a diaper drive starting today that runs to Wednesday, June 8th. Over 50 real estate firms across the state have opened their doors to collect donations, including children and adult diapers.
Realtors always give back to the communities that they serve, and we are more than houses, and we do as much as possible to give back to our communities, and so we thought this would be a great way to do that and support people who are in need.
Well, for more information on the diaper drive, including donation drop-off sites, you can visit their website at mainrealtors.com, and we'll have that link on our website, foxbangor.com.
Wendy and Robert Esposito of Unity are passionate about pottery. For more than 30 years, the couple has created mugs, bowls, and other pieces of pottery from scratch at Unity Pond Pottery. And as Jody Hersey tells us, the duo may be getting older, but their creativity just continues to bloom with each passing year.
Everything starts with just a lump of clay.
Robert Esposito has pottery making down to a science. He's been doing it for decades.
They have a sponge. Going to make a very small piece, our smallest item, the world famous toothpick jar.
Espo and his wife Wendy own and operate Unity Pond Pottery on the Bangor Road in Unity. The duo love working with their hands to make beautiful and usable pieces of art.
We do a lot of variety of pottery here at the studio. It's all high-fired stoneware, very functional, microwave, dishwasher safe.
Now in their 70s, the Espositos are showing no signs of slowing down production of their handmade vases, mugs, bowls, and chip and dip platters.
I love the beauty of it when it's complete. It's just the feel of the clay and taking something that's just a piece of the earth and creating it into something that's functional, and it's something my husband and I have always done together. It works very well for us.
The Espositos also love to give pottery tours of their studio so the public can see just how each and every piece is uniquely made from start to finish. In Unity, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Definitely some gorgeous work there.
Yeah, some beautiful pieces.
And still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, a group of female trailblazers in Maine are pushing for recognition for lumberjills.
And in sports, one Maine baseball alum is channeling his inner Nolan Ryan, not only in the Mets farm system, but on the big screens as well. We'll take a look after the break.
If you have advanced non-small cell lung cancer, your first treatment could be a chemo-free combination of 2 immunotherapies that works differently. It could mean a chance to live longer. Opdivo plus Yervoy is for adults newly diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer that is spread, tests positive for PD-L1, and does not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene. Together, Opdivo plus Yervoy helps your immune system launch a response that fights cancer in 2 different ways. Opdivo plus Yervoy equals a chance for more time together, more family time, more time to remember. Opdivo and Yervoy can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing or fever. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant or received chest radiation. Here's to a chance to live longer. Ask your doctor about the combination of 2 immunotherapies, Opdivo plus Yervoy. Thank you to all those in our clinical trials.
No one told us to get up and go. That's just our rhythm. And when the heart throws that rhythm off, Northern Light Eastern Maine Medical Center will get it back to a healthier beat through minimally invasive procedures for heart disease with no need for open chest surgery. So you can get back to your rhythm of life.
At CF Moto, we make motorcycles for everyone. The pack leader, the adrenaline junkie, the adventure seeker, the soul searcher, the go-getter, and the head turner. We believe anyone can ride. Join us and experience more together.
At Coveside Wheel and Ski in Newport.
With so much at stake, more Americans turn here than any other newscast. ABC News World News Tonight with David Muir, America's #1 newscast and the #1 program on television.
Put a little more cash in your bank. Save money with half-off deals at foxbangor.com.
Welcome back in. Thanks for staying with us. Former Black Bear Justin Courtney spent all of last season in the Los Angeles Angels farm system, but it wasn't until he returned east that his acting career took hold. Dave Peck has a story.
It seems counterintuitive, but since leaving LA for New York, you could say Maine baseball alum Justin Courtney has been living more like a movie star.
My teammates were all over it. They were like, how did you get this? What are, you're in a movie? You're an actor? Like, what?
Courtney's path from the Angels to the Mets jumped off the resume when production crews came searching for the next Nolan Ryan.
That was big. It was young Nolan, like his Angels and Mets days. And they're like, yeah, we're looking for, 6'4", right-hander.
6'4", right-hander, Angels and Mets. It was the perfect match. And with the okay from his club, the Bangor grad went from minor league pitcher to actor, playing the legendary arm in the new Facing Nolan documentary.
They said, hey, October 1st, we're going to shoot this movie in Round Rock, Texas at the Texas Rangers AAA affiliate.
So off Courtney went. And for the next week, the Brooklyn Cyclone got into character, shooting takes all throughout the night.
It was some of the coolest times, like just throwing pitches at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, like the detail that they had for the script and the shots that they needed.
But Courtney was more than just a pretty face out there. He had to perform in some high-pressure scenarios, especially when recreating one of Ryan's 7 no-hitters.
There was a $40,000 camera on the catch, right behind the catcher's shoulder. The ball had to be in this exact spot, and the hitter had to swing over it and make it look realistic that he was swinging and missing at it. We had to take that 30 times.
30th try or the first, Courtney delivered. And while pitching remains the day job, moonlighting on the big screen is never out of the question.
To be able to, put something out there that is actually like the real thing, where the ball's coming out hard and it looks like a professional pitcher would do it, instead of you have like an actor kind of like chicken wing the ball to the plate, like it was cool to be able to do that. And if any opportunity came up, I would try to make it work.
Reporting from Bangor, Dave Peck, ABC 7, Fox 22 Sports.
And thanks for that, Dave. A really cool story. I definitely need to check out that movie. Big fan of baseball movies. I think Major League's my number one, followed by Benchwarmers. Debate me on that. All right, moving on now and down to the Celtics. It was a rough one last night for the C's, dropping Game 2 of the Finals to Golden State in a game that was never really close after halftime. Now, Boston had 11 turnovers in the first half, but their offense kept them within 2 at the break. And then the Warriors just took over. They outscored Boston by over 20 points in the third quarter alone, and then just kind of coasted the rest of the way. I think it was 10 minutes left in the game when Ime put the reserves in. Just not a good showing from the C's. And if you ask Udoka, when you're playing a team as good as Golden State, you really can't give them anything.
And gave away a lot of opportunities, and instead of tightening up in that area, we did more of the same. And those turnovers and poor offense contributed to their runs. And so, team that scores as well as they do, we don't need to help them out in that category.
All righty, that's sports. Here's your full 5-day forecast.
Here we go. Happy Monday. Your full weather is brought to you by Varney Chevrolet. Come see what the Varney value is all about. And we are all about temperatures, right? 70s out there today, but there's more sunshine in the forecast for tomorrow with more 70s tomorrow. But then we get some rain showers in here late tomorrow night. It looks like a pretty soggy Wednesday night and Thursday around here. But for now, temperatures today hanging out in the 70s for most of us. Millinocket, I know, I'm sorry, 67 for you. The rest of us, though, a very nice day. Lots of sunshine out there today. We'll do it again through much of tomorrow, followed by clouds tomorrow night. Look at these temperatures for tomorrow, about 2 o'clock or so. We'll get a surge of some warmer temperatures with lots of sunshine. You're going to feel this tomorrow. In fact, your AC might kick in with temperatures hanging out in the upper 70s. All right, there's no watches out there currently, but there could be a small craft advisory tomorrow as we kick in that south wind. We could get some wave heights around 8 to 10 feet. Right now, the winds are kind of all over the place, right? Out of the north, out of the east, out of the south. This will calm down to near 0 tonight. That could mean some dense fog well after midnight. And then tomorrow, again, turn out of the south around 10 to 15 miles per hour through the afternoon. And that will kick up your allergies. I know. Tree pollen still in the high category. Grass pollen, though, has taken a step back into the low category, weed 2, and then mold is moderate right now. If you're sniffling and sneezing, this could be a reason why. Okay, lots of clear skies out there today. A gorgeous day, right? Light breeze out there. But there is trouble to the west of us, and there it is. That is moving our direction. This is not going to be a heavy rainfall producer tomorrow evening, but getting into later Wednesday into Thursday, there could be some heavy rain around here, especially late Wednesday night, as there's just several of these in the atmosphere right now. Here's System 1. System 2 is kind of back over here. Both have eyes on us. Rain showers are back in the forecast really tomorrow night into Thursday morning around here, so a long duration rain event is on the way. Let's walk you through it. Tonight, no problems at all. Tomorrow morning, 7:30 or so, no issues at all either. Tomorrow's going to be a very nice day, but then increasing clouds tomorrow evening will lead to rain showers late tomorrow night. We're talking probably well after midnight, and then off and on rain showers throughout the day on Wednesday. Heaviest rain Wednesday evening into Thursday morning. That rain could be locally heavy probably Thursday morning with lots of moisture on the way. And the rain will look something like this. We're talking probably a widespread half-inch to an inch of rainfall is coming between now and a few days from now. All right, your forecast then tonight, though, is mostly clear skies to partly cloudy skies. Some dense fog is likely late as temperatures hang out near 50. For tomorrow, all right, looking pretty good, right? High temperatures back up near 75 with increasing clouds throughout the afternoon and a south wind that could gust near 15 about midday. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast by Varney Chevrolet shows tomorrow very nice. Wednesday, though, and Thursday, scattered thunder showers around cooler in the 60s, but then right back up in the 70s for Friday and Saturday.
All righty, Jeff, thanks so much.
And still more to come after the break. Stay with us.
Shop Jordan's Furniture now, and it could all be free. Visit Jordans.com. When Northeast Collectibles wants to know the local forecast, they log on to VoxBangor.com. A toy, comic, and gaming store located in the Movie Rocket complex. The store has easy access to connect with other geeks or get you hard-to-find collectibles.
Leonard Skinnard, Big Wheels Keep on Turning Tour. July 3rd, Maine Savings Amphitheater, Bangor, Maine, with special guests Marshall Tucker Band and the Outlaws. Leonard Skinnard, back on the road in 2022. On sale now. Buy tickets at waterfrontconcerts.com or Ticketmaster.com. Part of the Varney Insurance Concert Series. Leonard Skinnard, Big Wheels Keep on Turning Tour.
At Hood, our love for New England inspired New England Creamery. We make it with premium Hood milk and cream, then we overload it with the good stuff. Like Green Mountain Mint chip with a rich fudgy swirl. Maine Sweet Blueberry with real delicious blueberries. And Cape Cod Fudge Shop, packed with fudgy truffles. Hood's New England Creamery, from Hood, for New England. Try all 13 flavors.
I grew up in Eastport. My dad actually worked for Bangor Hydro, so that was always my goal. I've been here for 36 years. We're all that same company, from Washington County to Bangor, Lincoln, Presque Isle. We're all the same people. We're all from here. This area is like one big community. When we help people, that's our biggest reward, getting the power back on. We've done that for years, and we'll continue to do that.
Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and Elizabeth Warren, they're all attacking America's tech innovators. The left's radical liberal bill would take away the digital tools small businesses rely on, empower China to beat America in the race for new technologies, and increase the risk of cyber attacks. Why would Senate conservatives support this dangerous bill that threatens American innovation? Call Senator Susan Collins. Tell her to stand up for American jobs and America's security.
Finally tonight, ever heard of the word lumberjill? It's a term used for a female lumberjack. And as Sierra Jordan reports, a world champion lumberjill is hoping to spark some change in how jacks and jills are perceived.
You go to Merriam-Webster Dictionary and you look it up. They give you other choices like lumber kiln and lumberjack.
Alyssa Weatherby is a world champion axe thrower who started a campaign in an effort to add lumberjill right next to the word lumberjack in the Merriam-Webster Dictionary.
You know, there's a lumberjack, so the female counterpart is going to be a lumberjill.
According to Merriam-Webster, they added 455 words per month, including dadbot and oobleck. The term lumberjill originates back to the 1940s, when the Women's Timber Corps was formed as part of the Women's Land Army. Weatherby says the women worked tirelessly in the woods to keep the community in place while the men were off at war.
You know, they were building airplane propellers and ships and docks and ammo cases.
And the list goes on.
I don't think that they got the recognition that they really deserved. And then especially it's like a slap in the face to not have it in the dictionary, I think, for these ladies as well.
Weatherby made history in rolling across the Mississippi River on a log. She later started a team of lumberjills called the Axewomen Loggers of Maine.
We get to travel around and show people our sport and introduce these ladies to people that, you know, might not know what they are.
From throwing axes to sawing and chopping wood to log rolling, 27 women on the team hope to change the way the world perceives the difference between jacks and jills.
I'm proud to kind of be pushing forward with this and just trying to get these ladies recognition.
So far, Weatherby says they contacted Merriam-Webster but are still waiting to hear back. She says if people either share blogs or tweets including the word lumberjill, it is more likely that Merriam-Webster will acknowledge the term and add it to the dictionary.
To write about it, blog about it, post about it.
In Ellsworth, I'm Sierra Jordan reporting for ABC7 and Fox 22.
Wow.
So cool to me. I've been to an axe throwing establishment and done it kind of on a smaller scale, and it's a really enjoyable thing. And to think that there are these strong trailblazing women out there doing it for real as world champions, I mean, just rock on.
Yeah, it's incredible to see, and something that maybe you don't always think about, that equal representation in a field like that. So really cool to see them pushing for that recognition and her leading the way there. We wish them the best of luck with that, and get out there and use that term, I guess.
Yeah,
and,
start tweeting Lumberjill, folks.
Yeah, but man, how impressive was
incredibly.
I mean, form on point.
They kick axe.
Yes, they do.
The shirt was correct. All right, well, that's going to do it for us, folks. From everybody here at ABC 7 News, take care and have a great rest of your night.
Good night, everyone.